Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make a wire-wrapped flower using triangle beads. You can use those beaded flowers to create a shiny bracelet or elegant earrings. Now, let's get started. First of all, let's make the flower center. Take a piece of 28 gauge wire and lightly bend it in half. Then slide in 4 gold seed beads. Push the front end of the wire through the last bead. Then pull the wire tightly to secure the beads. Now the flower center has been completed. Next, we need to add the beads to the center. Slide a triangle bead through the wire. Wrap the wire around the bottom of the bead to secure it. This way you won't see any wire on the front of the flower. The bead should be placed tightly against the flower center. Now using the other end of the wire to secure the second triangle bead. You can use the jewelry plier to pull the wire tightly against the bead. So far we've attached 2 beads. Next, we need to add the third bead, but the way to add it will be a little different. Take a new piece of 28 gauge wire, wrap it around the bottom of a triangle bead. Slide the wire through one of the seed bead and one existing triangle bead. Then, wrap the wire around the triangle bead. This triangle bead will have 2 wires wrapped around it. Now we've attached 3 beads around the center. We only need to add 1 more to finish the flower. Wrap the 4th bead using a new piece of 28 gauge wire. Then slide the wire through one of the seed beads in the center. Next, slide the wire through the triangle bead next to the seed bead. Then wrap the wire around that triangle bead. This triangle bead now has 2 wires wrapped around it. Now all 4 beads have been attached to the center. However, you can see the beads at your right hand side and bottom only have 1 wire wrapped around them. They are not attached as tightly as other 2 beads. We need to add 1 more piece of wire to them. Slide a new piece of 28 gauge wire through the two triangle beads and the gold seed bead between them. Wrap those two beads using each end of the wire. Now each bead should have two wires coming out. Using a chain nose plier, twist the two wires together. So now we have 4 wires to work with. Since the beaded flower need to be connected to other jewelry parts, we need to make 2 closed loops for the top and bottom bead. In this symmetrical design, you can choose any bead as your top bead, and the bottom bead is the 1/6 opposite to the top bead. For the other 2 ends, wrap the wire into a small loop. Then, bend the loop against the bead. It will serve as a stopper for the bead. Now the beaded flower has been completed. They can be used in many jewelry projects. You can make them into a pair of earrings, or connect a few of them together for a bracelet design.